So, they found the warp star, which means, eventually, they'll stumble across the others. But don't worry, Mario get you next time.
What happens when the whimsical world of Mario collides with the pulse-pounding beats of Friday Night Funkin'? You get the wonderfully horrific Mario's Madness. This mod is jam-packed with banger songs, excellent charting, incredible visuals, and a surprisingly compelling story. It's also one of the longest Friday Night Funkin' mods to date, clocking in at about 2 hours to complete the main story with 28 songs in the campaign and all of the songs from the original version of the mod. There's a lot to cover with this mod, so let's get into it. Apologies if I get anything incorrect, please feel free to correct me in the comments. The majority of old Friday Night Funkin' mods have never had much of a story, mostly boiling down to a few text bubbles in between each song. Recently, however, FNF mods have been putting in fully fledged cutscenes into their mods, providing us with a deeper look into Boyfriend and Girlfriend's world. And Mario's Madness certainly does not skimp out on these cutscenes, giving us 8 beautifully fully animated cutscenes with voice acting. And, might I add, the voice actor for Mario did an outstanding job in his role. Honestly sounds even better than Mario's new official voice actor. The story of the mod is relatively simple. Daddy Dearest and M, or Mario for us, went into business together in the video game industry. They produced the game Super Mario Bros. And were quite successful in that. But once the game had done well enough, Daddy Dearest betrayed M, trapping him in one of his own cartridges of Super Mario Bros. Ever since that day, M had vowed revenge on Daddy Dearest for what he had done to him. Many years passed, and Daddy Dearest settled down and started his family. M caught wind of this news and started to hatch a plan. So, now cut to Boyfriend and Girlfriend, relaxing and being bored in their home when their doorbell rings. A package is delivered to them containing a blood-stained cartridge copy of Super Mario Bros. Little did Boyfriend and Girlfriend know that this was the very cartridge that M was trapped in. So, having nothing else to do, Boyfriend pops the cartridge into his NES and starts playing. All is well until Mario gets hit by a Goomba and dies. The screen goes black. Girlfriend is distracted on her phone. And suddenly, M's hand reaches through the TV screen and grabs Boyfriend, dragging him back to his realm. Girlfriend soon follows. They both fall some distance till they land in front of M, who I will now refer to as Horror Mario. Horror Mario is based off of a drawing of Mario from Shadow Sana on DeviantArt. Horror Mario explains to Boyfriend and Girlfriend how Daddy Dearest betrayed him, and how he was going to get his revenge by killing Dearest's only daughter, Girlfriend. Girlfriend proudly approaches Horror Mario, however, motioning for Boyfriend to stand back. Girlfriend tries using her powers to defeat Horror Mario, but fails miserably. Mario tells them that her powers do not work here in this realm, but he offers them a way out. If Boyfriend could beat Horror Mario in 3 songs, he would let them go. So, Boyfriend accepts, and the battle begins. And so we have our first song, It's-a Me. In this song, you'll battle against Horror Mario in a simple introduction to the rest of the mod. But don't be fooled by its simple nature, it's still quite a difficult song. About 2/3 of the way through the song, Horror Mario will start sending poison mushrooms on your side. Hitting one of these poison mushrooms will cause you to slowly lose health for a short period of time. This effect is stackable. Sorry Mashers, but this is where you have to find a different mod. This song is on the easier end of this mod. I'd give it about a 2-star rating in terms of difficulty. The charting on this one is excellent, it deserves a 5. And the song is a banger as well. I'll give it a 4. Overall, a very solid song.
Oh, this is so much fun. How's about we take things up a notch?
Our next song is Starman Slaughter. Mario kicks things up a notch with this next song. Boyfriend keeps singing his heart out to protect him and Girlfriend until Yoshi.exe hits a POW block and Mario is knocked off of his platform. Horror Peach, a character based off of another of Shadow Shauna's drawings, takes Mario's place. Horror Peach is supposedly Mario's partner in this world and ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom, in the deformed state that it is. You'll battle Horror Peach for a portion of the song before she is promptly cut in half and Yoshi.exe is taken out as well. A deformed and partially melted Horror Mario leaps back into the stage and begins to sing, and Boyfriend continues to fight back. Starman Slaughter is another easier song, earning its 1-star difficulty rating. The charting on this song is excellent as well. The song is a banger, as most of the songs are. Overall, a great song.
So, they found the warp star, which means, eventually, they'll stumble across the others. But don't worry, Mario get you next time.
After narrowly escaping Horror Mario's grasp, Boyfriend and Girlfriend find themselves in the Overworld, where we will spend the rest of the main story. The Overworld looks very similar to the world map from Super Mario World. This Overworld is split into 5 different sections, each with a different theme. The first section is called Irregularity Island and is made up of 3 songs. Our first song is So Cool. This song is based off of the hype/hate that came from Chris Pratt being announced as Mario's voice actor for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Miyamoto introduces the song by revealing to us the cast for the movie.
First, of course, is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt.
It's me, Mario.
The song's title, So Cool, was given its name because Miyamoto referred to Chris Pratt as So Cool in the Nintendo Direct where the Mario movie cast was announced. Various messages can be seen in the chat above Boyfriend. This song is relatively easy, the charting is very well done, and the song is pretty good. Overall, an okay song. The next song is Nourishing Blood. This song is based off of an old bootleg cartridge of the game The Flintstones: The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy that replaced Fred Flintstone's head with Mario's. It's a fairly simple song, showcasing many characters from said Flintstones game, and messes with your notes a bit later in the song. Nourishing Blood is moderately difficult, not too bad though. The charting is good and the song is okay. Overall, an okay song. Our third and final song for the first section of the Overworld is Mario's Sing and Rhythm Game 9. This song is based off of an old bootleg Nintendo game which is a very poorly done remake of Sonic the Hedgehog replacing Sonic with Mario. This song features a unique health mechanic. Instead of the standard health bar, you collect rings by hitting ring notes. If you miss a note with 0 rings, you lose. And missing a note while you have rings makes you lose 3 rings. Boyfriend is depicted as Pikachu in this song, and Girlfriend is depicted as Eevee. This song is moderately difficult with pretty good charting and a pretty good song. Overall, a pretty decent song. And with that, we depart from Irregularity Island to our next world. The Forest of Lies consists of songs based off of popular Mario creepypastas and Super Mario World horror ROM hacks. Anybody remember this screenshot from a beta version of the original Luigi's Mansion? Well, this first song is based off of it. A creepypasta was written with inspiration from this image, and it goes something like this. Luigi was too scared to save Mario from King Boo, and never ended up going inside the mansion. Riddled with depression and guilt, Luigi went very pale and was miserable. The song, appropriately titled Alone, features the pale Luigi sitting outside the mansion singing with ghost boyfriend and girlfriend. Before I move on, I should clarify that each song should be considered a different universe unless stated otherwise, meaning that Mario in the song Alone is a different Mario than Horror Mario. Partway through the song, Mario's ghost will appear in the painting and ask where Luigi went and say that he was all alone. Alone is a very easy song with excellent charting and a good melody. Overall, an excellent song. One of the biggest Mario myths of all time involved Luigi yet again. Super Mario 64 was always considered a single-player game, and so people wondered, where's Luigi? And thus, the L is real theory was born. People believed that the text on the fountain in the back of Peach's castle had hidden meaning as to where Luigi was in Super Mario 64. The next song, Thalassophobia, depicts boyfriend and girlfriend singing to said fountain. After boyfriend's verse, the camera pans downwards to show Luigi inside the fountain, tied down underwater by some vine. This song features another unique mechanic. Partway through the song, another health meter will be introduced, similar to the one from Super Mario 64. This health meter will constantly deteriorate, just as it would when Mario is underwater in Mario 64. You can refill the meter by 1 bar each time you hit one of these coin notes. Funnily enough, the word thalassophobia means fear of the ocean or other deep bodies of water. Fitting, eh? Thalassophobia is a moderately difficult song with pretty decent charting and an okay song. Overall, it's just an okay song. This next song follows a very popular creepypasta by Slime Beast called I Hate You that was turned into a Super Mario World ROM hack. In this story, Luigi becomes so jealous of his older brother Mario always getting the spotlight and saving the day that he joins forces with Bowser. As Mario is on a journey to save Princess Peach from Bowser yet again, he is stopped by none other than his own brother, Luigi. The song Oh Gosh No depicts Mario battling with Luigi on his way to Bowser. Perhaps this song represents Mario trying to reason with Luigi. Mario's facial expressions depict sadness and worry, while Luigi's face depicts pure hatred and agony. This song is pretty straightforward, other than a mushroom note at the end that is a reference to a mushroom in the ROM hack that instantly kills you if you touch it. In Mario's Madness, it simply triggers a jump scare if you hear the mushroom note. Throughout the song, fireballs will drop from the sky, hinting to the battle you have with Luigi in the I Hate You ROM hack. This song is relatively easy with incredible charting and a banger song. Overall, an excellent song. The next song is a sequel of the previous one. In the ROM hack of I Hate You, after Mario defeats Luigi and knocks him into the lava, the ending shot from Super Mario World is shown, except there's something different. Luigi's skin melted off in the lava, leaving a living skeleton behind in Luigi's place. That living skeleton is who you fight. The next song, I Hate You, is the first song to really pick up the pace and difficulty. Throughout the song, blue Marios will start to appear around the bridge you're standing on. These Marios are a reference to the blue drowned Marios that chase you in the I Hate You ROM hack. This song has an interesting mechanic, although it's more of a visual impairment than mechanic. During the song, lava will rise on your screen and make the notes harder to see, and at a certain point in the song, the lava rises to about half of the screen, making it very difficult to see what notes are coming. I Hate You is a very difficult song with impeccable charting and an absolutely banger song. Overall, an incredible song. Our next song in the Woodland of Lies is Apparition. This song is based off of a popular theory that every single cartridge of Super Mario 64 was personalized, and some players would see a giant Wario head chasing them in the game. If this Wario head catches you, it could result in stroke-like symptoms and memory loss in real life. The song features Boyfriend running down a long hallway while Wario chases him. Apparition is a relatively easy song with pretty good charting and a pretty unremarkable song. Overall, pretty mediocre. Your opponent in this song is named Turmoil. Turmoil is an alternate version of Mario who accidentally ate a mushroom with Yoshi's code in it, transforming him into this terrifying human-Yoshi hybrid who feasts on all the enemies in the Mushroom Kingdom. Turmoil is stated to not harm anyone who has not wronged him. This is why Boyfriend is a Goomba in this song. Last Course has our very first dodge mechanic. Throughout the song, Turmoil will launch his tongue at you after 3 ticks of an exclamation mark block appear, and then you must press the space bar in time to dodge his tongue. Otherwise, your health bar will be taken down by 50%. Last Course is a moderately difficult song with very good charting and an okay song. Overall, a pretty decent song. Dark Forest is the last song in the Woodland of Lies. Your opponent in this song is seemingly a deranged version of Princess Peach, but it is actually the spirit of the King of the Forest who has possessed Peach's body. This song is based off of a ROM hack called or Coronation Day. Explaining this ROM hack would take way longer than I have time for, so if you're interested, I'll link a great video explaining it in the description. Throughout the ROM hack, as you discover more about what's happening, the background becomes very glitchy and things don't look right, which is what happens later in the song as well. Dark Forest is a relatively easy song with excellent charting and a pretty good song. Overall, a pretty good song. We now make our way to Content Cosmos, the third section of the overworld. This world's songs are based off of popular YouTube content revolving around Mario. Our first song is called Bad Day and is based off of a short YouTube series called Super Bad Mario. This series features multiple clips of people falling or failing in real life, but Mario from Super Mario World is edited in to make it seem like Mario is responsible for all of these failures. Throughout the song, Mario will attack you with shells that deplete your health, jumping on your notes to give you less time to react, and giving you poison mushroom notes that blur your vision. Bad Day is a moderately difficult song with very good charting and a very good song. Overall, a pretty good song. Our next song features Mario and Luigi from Hot Diggity Demon's video, Luigi's Day Out. In the video, Mario is depicted as a rebellious and edgy teenager, and Luigi is the goody two-shoes and childish younger brother. Mario's mother forces him to take Luigi with him when he goes out with his friends. In the video, Mario and Luigi meet up with Daisy and Waluigi, but in the song, instead of Daisy there is girlfriend, and instead of Waluigi there is boyfriend. The song takes place against a brick wall where Mario, Luigi, Daisy, and Waluigi met up. There are multiple lines throughout the song that reference lines from the original video. During the song, the player will sometimes switch from playing as boyfriend to playing as Luigi, potentially throwing off the player. Day Out is a relatively easy song with pretty good charting and a very unmemorable song. Overall, just an okay song.
We did what you said, Mario. The Kickstarter sucked. The team's done.
The game wasn't much popular than people thought, boyfriend. You think I don't know about the merchandise? You tried to me.
Dictator, the third song in Content Cosmos, is based off of a video by Mashed called Secret History of Super Mario Bros. In the video, Mario is a fearsome dictator and businessman. Bowser has an interview in the video and he explains that he's just been trying to help his subjects in his kingdom, while Mario continues to destroy everything he's worked for and take it all.
But all is not as it seems.
Mario is a psychopath. For millennia, my ancestors called this great kingdom their home. Now I must endure the relentless humiliation as the fields my fathers tended for generations are used to race go-karts.
At a certain point in the video, Sonic is seen changed to a bar while Mario is talking to him.
I did what you said, Mario! The Dreamcast sucked! Sega's done!
The Dreamcast was a much better console than people thought, Sonic. You don't think I knew about the Shamu? You tried to me.
What? No. Mario, please!
Goodbye, old friend.
I don't think he ever loved me.
In the song, Boyfriend and Girlfriend takes Sonic's place. During the song, massive bonsai bills will appear in your note lanes, and you must hit both notes that the bonsai bills are on. Miss the bill, and you die. Not that surviving the song matters anyway, because at the end, Mario executes Boyfriend and Girlfriend in a glorious explosion. Dictator is a moderately difficult song with very good charting and an okay song. Overall, a decent song. Race Traders is based off of a Flash Gits animation on YouTube called Racist Mario. As the Mario Kart roster has expanded, we have gotten characters such as Link and the Inklings from Splatoon. Mario is furious at the fact that Mario Kart is becoming less and less Mario, declaring mid-race that everybody is pre-Tendo and race traders, and went on to kill almost everybody else on the racetrack, even his brother Luigi, before being taken out by Kratos. Boyfriend and Girlfriend are two of the racers in this song. This song has 4 different mechanics throughout, as Mario will collect item boxes giving him different abilities. The first item Mario collects is a red shell. Mario will intermittently throw red shells at Boyfriend, chipping away a chunk of his health each time. The second item is the Boo. Mario starts to make the notes go invisible shortly after they appear. The third item is a Bob-omb. Mario will send Bob-omb notes at you, and hitting one causes you to lose health. The final item Mario gets is a mushroom. Mario will exponentially increase the note speed until the end of the song. Race Traders is a moderately difficult song with very good charting and a very good song. Overall, a pretty good song. No Hope is the final song in Content Cosmos. This song is based off of a Flash animation by Daniel's son called Power Star. Mario is possessed by a ton of boos, and the boos are seeking the Power Star to grant them ultimate power. Thousands of Toads try to stop him, but Mario is just too powerful. Using his trademarked sword, Mario slaughters innocent Toads and battles with Luigi a few times before having a final showdown on top of the castle. Mario overpowers Luigi and then kills Peach shortly after, taking the Power Star. The emotion that Luigi and Peach's deaths bring Mario causes him to gain control of his body again, giving him enough time to stab himself, making sure the boos could never take over the Mushroom Kingdom. The song takes place with Boyfriend and Mario on top of the castle shortly before Mario gains control of his body again, and as we can see Luigi and Peach's dead bodies on the sides. Mario will periodically swing his sword at Boyfriend, only giving an audio cue and a small visual cue before his attack. You must press the spacebar with correct timing to dodge the attack. If you miss the dodge, you will lose half of your health. No Hope is a very difficult song with incredible charting and a very good song. Overall, an excellent song. After Boyfriend successfully defeats Power Star Mario, we can move on to the next world. World 4, Hellish Heights, is our next world, and doesn't have a Stark theme. Our introduction to Hellish Heights is the song Golden Land. This song features GB as our opponent. GB was originally created by the creator of Mario's Madness. GB is supposed to be based off of Horror Mario, and has a short but interesting story around him. Essentially, GB is inside any pirated copy of Super Mario Land 2, the game GB appears to be from. Anybody who plays the pirated game will become GB's prey. He can also enter your consciousness and influence your thoughts and feelings. Supposedly, he is able to enter the real world once you play the game, but chooses not to because that would be too easy to kill you. Golden Land is a moderately difficult song with excellent charting and a banger song. Overall, a very good song. Our second song in this world is No Party. I guarantee that you've all seen this fan-made anti-piracy screen from Mario Party DS, right? Well, that's what this song is based off of. In fact, the name of the song, No Party, is derived from the message of the anti-piracy screen. Piracy is no party. Using a slightly altered version of MC Ballyhoo from Mario Party 9, our opponent for this song is DJ Halibou. The song starts off by turning our screen vertically, similarly to that of a DS emulator. The Mario Party DS start screen boots up, prompting us to click the touchscreen. Once we do, we are taken to a minigame preparation screen with unsettling music. The instructions read, trace your apologies on the touchscreen before DJ Halibou attacks, but beware, he won't go easy on you. Once past this screen, you'll notice that Boyfriend and DJ Halibou are on the bottom screen, while on top we have our notes and what seems to be a blank sheet of lined paper. As DJ Halibou starts singing, a silhouette of a word appears on the paper and a timer starts counting down. You must take your hands off of the keyboard and take control of your mouse, tracing the words as they appear. Once the timer for each word runs out, it will give your trace a percentage score. The lower your score, the more health you will lose. And you must do all this while having to stop halfway through your trace to hit some notes. No Party is a very difficult song with pretty good charting and an okay song. Overall, a pretty good song. Up next, Paranoia is one of the most insane songs in the entire mod. This one also has a killer backstory to go with it. Basically, the opponent in the song Paranoia is named Mr. Virtual. Before this, however, he was named V and was a circus performer. One day, he snapped out of seemingly nowhere and burned down the entire circus he was a part of, watching his coworkers burn with the circus. But instead of feeling guilt and remorse, all he felt was joy. So V continued this line of crime and became a serial killer, always carving a giant V in his victim's chest. His murderous acts eventually caught the attention of a detective by the name of Thomas Anderson. This detective spent months tracking down V before finally catching up to him at a 1995 E3 event. Detective Anderson ended up shooting V while inside a Nintendo booth that was displaying the brand new Virtual Boy, and this is supposedly how V's soul ended up inside of the Virtual Boy. Long after this incident, a woman named Samantha Heather found the same Virtual Boy that V was trapped in. It seemed to work just fine, until V discovered that he could stalk and terrorize Samantha inside of the virtual world. V eventually killed this woman, and then discovered that he could possess the bodies of his victims until the body rots away. V hatched a plan to get this cursed Virtual Boy to Thomas Sanders to exact his revenge on the man who killed him. Now, backstory aside, this song is also pretty insane. You'll notice pretty early on that the game window itself will start to move all over your desktop, making it hard to keep track of the notes. It will even go as far as doing this. The reason Mr. Virtual is able to take the form of Girlfriend is because he apparently killed Girlfriend behind the scenes. Don't worry, she's not gone for good. She actually dies a couple times in this mod, but is brought back. Paranoia is a very difficult song with pretty good charting and a pretty good song. Overall, an absolutely stunning song. For the next song, we actually play as Pico. Pico enters boyfriend and girlfriend's home to find the TV on, but nobody home. The next thing we know, Pico is being grabbed into Mario's world. In this song, we battle Mr. L. No, not that Mr. L, but a different one, created by Mr. Pixel. Mr. L is from an EXE called TooLateLuigi.exe. Essentially, in this game, Mario kills Luigi by accidentally pushing him into lava. Even though Mario feels immense guilt over this, Luigi's ghost, taking the form of Mr. L, haunts Mario, looking for revenge. Mr. L torments Mario, leading him through multiple stages while Mario has to avoid being killed by Mr. L, eventually resulting in Mario suffering the same fate as Luigi did. Thankfully for Pico, he does not end up suffering the same fate. But near the end of the song, Mario's ghost shows up to help Pico fight Mr. L. This tells us that the song takes place after the game. There is one main mechanic in the song, that being Pico's gun. Throughout the song, bullet notes will show up in your lanes, and you must hit these to fend off Mr. L. If you miss more than 3 bullet notes in a short time span, then Pico will be killed. Overdue is a relatively easy song with very good charting and a banger song. Overall, a very good song. Power Down is based off of a character named MX, created by Razdu. MX is the main antagonist of the Mario 85 PC port. In this universe, MX is trapped inside a cursed copy of Super Mario Bros., and anyone who plays the cartridge will be sucked into his world, forced to run from MX for eternity. And if MX catches you, he will devour your soul. In the song, there are 2 dead bodies in the background. The first one is Toad, who is killed in the game, and the second one is named Lucas, the child who was unlucky enough to discover the cursed cartridge and was trapped in MX's world. Unfortunately, it seems he did not survive. Intermittently throughout the song, MX will jump and slam the ground. Boyfriend needs to jump to avoid these ground pounds, otherwise he will lose half of his health. 2/3 of the way through the song, MX will rip Girlfriend in half, leaving Boyfriend all alone. Power Down is a very difficult song with excellent charting and a banger of a song. Overall, an absolutely incredible song. The next song, Demise, is a continuation of the previous song. This song features Boyfriend running away from MX, just as Lucas did in the Mario 85 PC port. This song is relatively straightforward, ending with Boyfriend leaping to a pit running away from MX, and Girlfriend grabbing him and flying them both to safety.
Don't worry, we're safe.
Never mind. Turns out MX will leap back onto the ground just as he does in the game and hold the song timer at 3 seconds for one last smackdown with Boyfriend. Demise is an incredibly difficult song with very poor charting but a very good song. It overuses double notes way too much, to the point where it's not even fun. But despite all that, I still absolutely adore this song. After playing it a few times, it gets easier and more fun. Overall, an amazing song. We are finally in the final world, Classified Castle. This world's songs are based on a YouTube series called Super Mario 64 Classified by Greenio. This series is quite complicated and a little above my pay grade, so I'll link a YouTube video that explains it better than I ever could.
Oh, hey, paisanos. My name's Mario, but you probably knew that already. Now, you may be wondering. Sorry, who are these guys again? Right. Anyways, so you and your friend here have arrived at a very crucial moment. Say, how would you do like to be a part of the new Nintendo Mania's first episode, huh? That's the attitude. Let's get her rolling.
This song features Promotion Mario as our opponent. In the song, Mario is a host of a show called Nintendo Mania. During the song, Luigi is running around in the Super Mario 64 game. Luigi eventually reaches a certain point where he has to swim, and ends up drowning. And we see that on the small TV screen about halfway through the song. That's when Promotional Mario becomes sad, and then Stanley, supposedly an AI who has grown depressed, takes over. He starts to mess with our notes, getting them to spin and move around, but nowhere near as bad as the stupid Hex V2 mod did. Jeez. Promotion is a moderately difficult song with very good charting and a pretty good song. Overall, a pretty decent song. This song features Classified Luigi as our opponent. This is a reference to a short clip from the Super Mario 64 Classified series. The mechanic in this song is different from the ones we've seen before. At certain parts in the song, water will start to rise on the screen. Let it get too high and Boyfriend will drown. Question box notes will start to appear in your lanes when this happens, and hitting those will keep the water down. Abandoned is a moderately difficult song with very good charting and an okay song. Overall, a pretty good song. The next song has a character called Custom, another character referenced from a short clip from the Classified series. The End is a moderately difficult song with decent charting and an okay song. Overall, just a mediocre song. And now, after defeating all of Mario's friends, we come to the final battle. Horror Mario gives us a nice speech before the battle.
Well done. Very well done. I must say, I am impressed. You're a long way from home, aren't you? Tell me, why do you persist? No matter. All good things must come to an end. You broke our little deal, and I can't let that slide. And you fell right into my hands, thinking your path was clear, goalpost in sight. But no. Tell me, do you know what all of the creatures down there have in common? They're all in my game. They all belong to me. You cannot undo what has been started. Your feet will set in motion the moment you realize that little cartridge. The both of you are my playthings now, and we're going to have so much fun. Come and face me, little rat. Your time has come.
All this time, all the enemies that we've defeated, they've been Mario's puppets. He's been controlling them this whole time. All Stars is our final battle against Horror Mario, but in this song he takes the form of Ultra M. This song is divided up into 4 acts, which is reasonable considering its length of 8 whole minutes. Act 1 consists of Boyfriend and Girlfriend singing together to defeat Ultra M, but at the end of Act 1, Ultra M ends up grabbing Girlfriend and taking her away, dispatching a new foe to take care of Boyfriend. Starting Act 2, this new foe is called Omega, denoted by the nice symbol on his cap. After battling us for a second, Omega dispatches 3 underlings to take us on. These 3 underlings are named War, LG, and Yosh. After we defeat those 3, we move on to Act 3. It's here that we see why Ultra M snatched Girlfriend from us. While we were distracted by Omega and his 3 minions, Ultra M took this opportunity to kill Girlfriend and turn her into one of his disgusting puppets, using her voice and body against us. Girlfriend is now a part of Mario's domain. After the 3rd act, Ultra M gives Boyfriend another little speech.
Don't you see now? We're one soul stronger and you are alone. You can't win, so why do you still fight?
We now enter the 4th and final act of this song. Act 4 takes us to an almost empty void with random Mario-related objects strewn about. Ultra M will sing various motifs from other songs throughout the mod, indicated by the icon of the character's song he's singing next to his health icon. Boyfriend is distraught with many emotions, including sadness, anger, and confusion. He gives us a sorrowful and beautiful solo before entering the final section of the song. Boyfriend is now directing all of his anger and hatred toward Ultra M as they both sing their hearts out. But as hard as Boyfriend tries, it's no use. Ultra M is just too powerful. Mario's Madness is one of the few Friday Night Funkin' mods that actually kills Boyfriend and Girlfriend. This is the main story of Mario's Madness. The credits roll and leave us seeing a mutilated Boyfriend and Girlfriend who are now Mario's puppets, and a devastated Pico finding them in this awful state. There is no word as to whether or not there will be an update to the mod for Pico's ending. All Stars is a very difficult song with excellent charting and a banger of a song. Overall, a magnificent song. After completing the main story of Mario's Madness, an extra song is unlocked for us. This song is called Unbeatable, and for good reason. This song is based off of a character named Mr. Sis, short for Steal Your Soul. This character originates from an Australian commercial for the NES, challenging players to play their games and tell them that they cannot beat the villains of Nintendo's games.
We are Nintendo Ultimate TV Game System. We challenge all players. You cannot beat us.
You'll need to buckle up for this song, as it's even longer than All Stars, clocking it at almost 11 minutes. This song is also split up into 4 acts. In Act 1, we are up against Mr. Sis. Near the end of his act, he will center your note lanes and bring in visual distractions, as well as making it so that if you miss a single note, you instantly die. I was not kidding when I said this song was unbeatable. If you happen to survive that onslaught, you are faced with your next opponent in Act 2, the dog from Duck Hunt. The dog doesn't do much other than give you a health drain at certain points in the song, as well as visual distractions. Once you make it past that, you move on to Act 3, where you face Bowser. Bowser also doesn't do much other than another health drain mechanic. Every 5 or so seconds, a fire bar will reset your health bar to 50%. After defeating Bowser, you move on to Act 4, and you face Mr. Sis yet again, as well as the dog and Bowser. Eventually, Mr. Sis and the others will fade away, and Boyfriend will solo for a second before your notes start to move up and down, and 4 more notes come out on both sides. Don't worry, those aren't your notes, they're your opponents. Mr. Sis and his minions will battle you once again while your notes are floating up and down. Eventually, your notes will split in 2. Thankfully, there aren't many notes you need to hit here, but having to switch your attention back and forth between 2 sets of notes on the opposite sides of the screen is not easy. Conquer this section, and congratulations, you've beaten the Unbeatable song. Unbeatable is an extremely difficult song with amazing charting and a banger of a song. Overall, a phenomenal song. And with that, you've done pretty much everything there is to do in Mario's Madness. You'll unlock Legacy Mode and extra songs, but those are just original versions of all the songs in the mods, as well as another Wario Head song. Overall, this is one of the best Friday Night Funkin' mods I've ever seen. I've been playing this game since the first demo came out on itch.io, and I've seen the game grow so much to reach this point. This mod has so much personality, heart, and soul poured into it. The songs, the charts, the visuals, and the gameplay is all so incredible. If you haven't played it already, I highly suggest you check out this mod, given that you can handle the difficulty level. This is also one of the longest FNF mods out there, giving you plenty of playtime. As our journey through Mario's Madness V2 comes to an end, we find ourselves at the intersection of nostalgia and innovation. This mod, with its daring fusion of rhythm and legacy, reminds us that even in the familiar, there are uncharted territories to explore. So, as we close this chapter, let us celebrate the creativity that keeps our favorite games alive and kicking. Mario's Madness V2 isn't just a mod, it's a symphony of passion, a testament to the endless possibilities when imagination takes the stage. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You should totally check out some of my others while you're here.